Hi everyone, it's Tamika, and welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to reflect on how your self-worth can be impacted by living with underlying medical issues, especially chronic pain. Living with chronic pain really impacts how you operate in the world and how you see yourself in the world. And I know for myself as a Black woman, it is really challenging because oftentimes when you're living with chronic pain, it is not so obvious that it can be seen by everyone. It might be able to be seen in the sense that you're not 100% your typical self. People might notice change in your mood, change in your energy level, but they still might not have that same level of compassion towards you, especially if they don't understand the nature of what it is that you're living with when you say, I'm a person who lives with chronic pain. For many people, that doesn't really compute. Chronic pain. Can't you just take something, the pain stops? That's not exactly what it looks like for a lot of us. I know for myself, my pain ebbs and flows. I might have moments where it's not as intense versus other moments where it's really, really heightened and it's affecting my ability and my day-to-day functioning capacity. But I just want to say for us as Black women, it's so important that we don't let it affect our self-worth to the point that we don't see value in ourselves. Oftentimes we're told that if we're not productive, if we're not working 100 times as hard as everyone else around us, we're not going to be getting anywhere and we're not going to be successful. And that really can pull down your self-esteem and your self-value and how you are viewed in the world, especially as a Black female when you're already coming from a standpoint where the world doesn't have very high expectations for us to begin with. So what we don't really need to do is to place any extra burden on our shoulders simply because we're living with a chronic illness, which is in fact nothing to do with something that you have done deliberately to yourself. Chronic pain is pain, and we don't question when people have other illnesses. So why should we be questioning when someone is living with something as severe and as impactful as chronic pain? So I'm encouraging you to not be so hard on yourself, to show yourself a little bit of self-compassion, a little bit of self-love, to find those small things to be grateful for, no matter how small it might be. Today for me, it's just being able to get out in nature and being able to walk with my dog. That's something that I enjoy doing. It's something that I'm not always able to do with the same level of enjoyment and intensity and fulfillment when I'm really having a really, really bad flare-up and pain day. But today, with the temperature being what it is in the Greater Toronto area, it's just been perfect opportunity for me to take advantage of spending that time outside and moving. And for me, the constant movement, it really does help with easing of the pain symptoms. So I just really want to say to you, when you're hearing what I'm having to say about your self-worth, do not attach it to your current situation, especially when it comes to your chronic pain. Do not attach your self-worth, your chronic pain, and make it one. And make it one to the fact that it's a negative and that's all you have in your life. If it's going to have to be interlocked as one, make it one so that you can use it to advocate for yourself, that you can use it to speak out, that you can use it to make sure your voice isn't silenced, that you can use it to educate other people, that you can use it to get the help that you need and the supports to navigate the Canadian healthcare system for those of you who are here in Canada and who are watching from Canada. Understanding that just because our system is free and accessible doesn't mean that it's free and accessible to all of us. So I really wanted to share that with all of us who are suffering and living with chronic pain, especially for Black women. I want Black women to be cherished. I want Black women to know that they're worthy, that they're deserving of love, and that they are lovable. Thank you, and have a blessed day.